Hello guys, si Kesan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 12 ng laro tayo ng Disco Elysium. Okay, as usual, teka bago tayo start, check ko muna si OBS minsan kasi pasaway ito eh. Wait lang. Okay. Disco Elysium. Okay, continue na. Okay, nung huling episode natin guys, nakausap natin yung leader ng mga nung union, yung Wild Pines, yung mga kalaban ni na Evrat. Tapos meron tayong nakuha ang bagong quest, yung tanongin itong mga drivers nitong mga trucks. Kasi may yun daw mga drugs nanggagaling sa kanila eh. Pero teka lang ha. Okay, gagawa muna ako ng save file ulit. Teka lang, usual, teka. Save game. Tapos tumingin tayo dito sa mga pwedeng mabili rito pero wag lang muna siguro. Kaya lang actually magte 10 o'clock na eh. Medyo gabi na. Tulog muna siguro. Balik na tayo sa balik tayo dito sa Whirling in Rags. Tingnan natin kung pwede pa tayo matulog dito. Pwede kausap. May mga tao na rito. Ano yan? Inside, you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia. A striped poster or some red something. Ang bilis eh. Nasa loob na sila. Yan, kausapin natin yung yung cook ulit. Wala na siya. Paano kaya ito bubuksan?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Wag na muna. Tanungin natin yung si guard kung pwede matulog.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe, I need a drink. Can you pour me one? Guard, I saw another thing. The whirling. Goodbye. About that money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe again? Actually, let's talk about something else.
Like what?
Wala.
I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Wala, kulang pa eh. Try ko muna kung pwede pa tayo matulog doon sa room. Ano na eh, magte-10 na eh, masyado ng gabi. Nilak na talaga. So, paano kaya ngayon yan? May item pa naman dun, oh. Hindi na makukuha. Nakasarado yung pinto, eh. Kaya paano yan? Katukin ko nga ulit, oh.
The door is closed.
Kausap natin ng mga ito muna. Ay, hindi sila nakakausap. Ano? Pwede, pwede i-pickpocket, pasaway. Ano yun? Ah, ano, basura. Yan. No, sa ped, okay. Paano to ngayon? Hindi pwede matulog. Gabing-gabi na eh. Sige, kausapin na lang natin yun muna. Ito muna. Try natin to.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised. I have some questions for you. Later, leave. Okay. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions. What is this fuck the police business? Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool. And what are you doing here? Good to meet you. Just a gardener. Another question then.
I'm working.
On what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
Okay.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But go on, it's okay. Number one, but na lang.
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Talaga lang, ah.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
We need directions. What is this fuck the... Sige, tanangan mo na to.
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
This street sign... This street sign says fuck the police. Point to it. Sige.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Ah, okay. What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs? It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
We need directions.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right? Just tell me where we are. Okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of fish market is this? Take it off. You seem to be under some kind of cold spell. Sige ta.
Anything else?
But what's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow
Her
glove.
gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? No, those gloves aren't really my style. So ito na number 1.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Okay, nice. Check natin kung ano stats nito. +1 interfacing. Ano ba yung suit nating glove? Half-light. Sige, ito muna. Ito muna. Mas maraming stats. Interfacing, saver for half-light. Sige, no choice. Kasapin na natin itong mga nandito. Puro fall-end pa lang itong mga to. A bold slogan, Human Axe covers the truck. Ito na naman yung ano nung roundabout name. Ano yan? White tank top, physical instrument. Logic. Sige, pansamantala. Pangit tignan. Pero kailangan natin yun pansamantala. At saka yung, balik ko yung Fallen gloves. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Ito sa taas meron pa. Coins, nice. 1430.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? Snap your fingers in front of her face. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions. Nothing to do here. Leave. Ito na lang.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Okay, snap your fingers in front of her.
Wait.
The lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
If you say so.
An old monument stands in the...
Nabasa na natin yan. Wala na. May gusto mong sabihin siya na.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet,
You should take care of that, then.
but I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Okay, fine.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Okay, fine. Objective. Pay for damages. Try negotiating with cafeteria manager. Tanong paano? Kaya balik ko muna tong shirt na to para mas matino. Ano ba to? Suggestion. Try lang natin.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
Check natin. Apricot chewing gum wrapper. Talaga apricot flavored pala. A gleaming chewing gum wrapper found in the pocket of the laborer jeans. It gives off an ever so faint scent of apricots. Your mouth starts watering. Okay, interact.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots, with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon.
Why do I even care about this? I'll hang on to it, just in case.
You neatly fold the wrapper into a square before you put it back into your pocket, carefully, lovingly even.
Hindi, balik ko yung ano, yung RCM uniform. Tapos kailangan ko jeans. This one composure. Ito na lang, sige. Although mas maganda yung stats nito. Hindi, saka na. Kailangan medyo formal looking.
Can I help you?
Ay, ayoko tanong to eh, pero no choice eh. Say, what that money I owe you?
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's called that. It's called that. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, Kim is about to say something. Let him. Sige, sige.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He stops mid-sentence.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on. I still have my key. I still have my key, you know. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going anywhere. I'll find a way in. I'll break the door down. Wag. Number one.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Goodbye. Okay, so punta muna tayo sa kotse niya.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Teka, ano ba ito? May bagong ano naman objective. Kim has offered to help. Go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
Hubcaps? Ano ba yan? Ibibenta natin yan?
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are these things? What do you mean you confiscated them? You said something about a pawn shop. Thanks. I appreciate your help. Take the spinners. Sorry, I can't take them. It wouldn't be right. Don't take the spanners. Tanong natin kung ano yan.
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean confiscate them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So I took his spinners? Look at Kim. Isn't that corruption? Look at the spinners. I get it. I wouldn't have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence. That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine? Point at Kinema.
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yes, outrageously cool. Yes, too wacky. Just not
The spinners shine so bright They reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
Thanks. Ito na, sige.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Close the door. Items. Oh, 200 ang worth. Okay, ah. This Radiant spinners. The magnificent hubcap spinners that Lieutenant Kitsuragi has donated to you so that you can pay for your room at the Whirling. They are slate blue and shimmer haughtily in the light. Take the spinner hubcaps to local pawn shop south of the plaza. Okay. At least pwede tayo magbenta. Andun lang guys ha. Ayos ko lang yung chair ko. Okay. Mga ba yan?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundai burning.
Sniff the t-shirt. What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt? How much are you selling this t-shirt for? Let go of the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt?
It's the man from Hendal.
Walking away from his burning village, yes.
Their matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Heimdall is, but I lost my memory recently and need help. I need help remembering basic facts about reality. Remind me who's the man from Heimdall again?
The man from Helmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla, mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD. In fact, most people don't think that man from Helmdal ever really existed, but they are wrong.
Hendal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course, but both the man and Helmdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
Uy, mura lang pala eh. Sige, bilhin natin.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then? Cool. I'll think about that.
But why?
Because I'm a broke cop without a cent to my name. Perhaps I could repay you in some other way. I guess I can't really think of any good reason. Ito na lang.
You'll just have to buy it then. But it's not like it's expensive.
Physical instrument tapos shivers minus 2 authority. Okay lang, sige.
Welcome to Helmdal, officer.
Okay. Logic. Ito na, sige. Nice t-shirt. Pero tatabi ko itong mga to just in case kailangan.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I wanted to ask you about my missing gun. About your business. I have something else to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'd like to sell my clothes. Wag na. Wag na.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Return to guard with spinner cash. Since pwede pa tayo magtagal dito, so teka. Meron ba akong mabibili na wala yata? Trash can? Ano yun? Ah, mga basura. Okay, balik na kay guard.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
Here's 130 real. Slam the bills down the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. So ito na lang.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Pwede tayo mag-improve ng stat. Reaction speed 3. Interfacing. Ano ba to? Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Ah, nope. Para mas gusto ko sa dito pa. Hand-eye coordination. Ready? Aim and fire. Level 2. Interfacing. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. Oh, sige to. At least may nagawa tayo sa completed Monday. Ano, halos 10:30.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
9 p.m. So kailangan magbayad din ulit.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Per night. 20. Crap.
I'll take a room here too.
Opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Meron pa tayo nakita?
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Wala.
Yes.
Okay, goodbye. Ang bagong items. Wala naman eh. Find money for rental pay. Find money for rent and pay guard. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the whirling, or it will be locked after 9 p.m. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Crap. Saan tayo maghahanap ng pants?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
Wait, he lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How do you think the day went? So what are our powers exactly? The RCM. Say nothing. Just look into the night.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more? Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait lang. Ano tong objective? End of day debrief with Kim. Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case and the RCM. Join him on the whirling in rags balcony after 10 p.m. when you're calling it a day. Okay. Ito na, ginagawa na nga natin eh. Wait, how can you be sure the arrested will show up? Magandang tanong yan.
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty, what happens to the people we convict? And who makes all these rules? Ito na lang.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Wait, sige, ito. Number 1, sige.
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Okay.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol. Let's say it was the coalition government. Okay, kung ito sir.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Okay. I don't know you smoke him. How do you think today went? The moral intern. What is it? What is it?
Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point to your head. Sige ito, number 2.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in? What is their symbol? What do you think of them? What do you think of them? I have an opinion on the moral intern. What do you think? What do you believe
What do
in?
they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence
DeLoreans.
4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Technocrats. Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern? Better not to ask.
The lieutenant breathes out a chestnut-scented cloud of cigarette smoke and looks at the city he's sworn to guard.
Parang hindi ko trip sa itanong to pero sige.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad, but things are bad. Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Ravachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Matter sadly. Immigrants, liberal kips. Fucking men are turning into women. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Uh, Parang gusto ko yung one. Sige, three.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Parang mas maganda nga maging vigilante. Actually, vigilante is okay with me. Yeah, vigilante sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses, the red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How do you think the day went? Say nothing, just look into the night.
Well, we didn't even look at the body.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows.
But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Though you really dropped the ball on inspecting the body, he doesn't want you to feel too discouraged. Probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
Don't worry, Kim. I'll totally be up for inspecting the body tomorrow. I generally prefer to start with searching the scene and then move on to dealing with the dead bodies. I'm sorry, I couldn't do more today. I'm just not a very good cop, am I? Say nothing, just look at the city. Sitan lang.
We are both doing our best under the circumstances. Just don't drink tonight, please. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one. I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me. Number two.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too. I don't know how I feel about my name, actually. I want a different name. One I haven't ruined yet. Number two na lang.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do that thing I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Ito na lang.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at the snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Say nothing, just look into the night. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
So we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Capo type. Wait, there are capo types? Okay, what am I? Discard thought. Okay. Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cap? Some kind of weapon cap? Sorry, Cap. Sorry, Cap. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. Number 3.
Yes. Sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, okay. But what are the other capo types? Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry, opt-in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Okay. Ito natin.
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
Okay, I'm sorry, opt-in.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. Let's retrace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the risk. Rigorous self-critic. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cup penitent, a flagellant cup monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of 9 rails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it really. Criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Okay. Temporary research bonus. As an authority. Em- Embarrassment to the point of research time. 6 hours. Okay, sige. Internalize. That won't happen.
Okay, so na. Wala naman yata dito ano eh. So sleep na. Tapos ano na 6 minutes na lang din pala. So end na natin after nito. See you in the morning. So may item dito, ano yun? Empty cassette case. There used to be tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the something about the Ethnia's single smallest church in Saint Saints must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. 50 cents. Pwede siya ibenta if ever. Sarap natin yung pinto. Bed para matulog, pero teka lang. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have something problem. Okay. Save ko muna, tapos balikan ko yung mirror. Tapos end na natin. Teka lang.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Use your chin cutters to fix the faucet. Teka, save ko lang ulit. Dali.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your hands, however skillful, can't manage this.
Okay, ano yung kailangang stat?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Interfacing.
Your face.
Yeah. Add tayo ng item for interfacing. Itong gloves. Wala, yun lang eh. Save ko ulit, tapos try natin naman.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
Very low pa rin.
your face, adorn your hands.
Okay, ayaw. Okay, 4 times na lang. Tapos end na natin.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. Your hands.
Okay, 3 times na lang.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. Your hands.
Talaga. Okay. 2 times.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. Your hands.
Talaga. Last one.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. Your hands.
Talaga. Never mind. Yung isa impossible na, wag na. End na natin yung araw. Teka. Ay pa yun. Dapat ito pwede. Wala na. Check kung yung items. Magkano value ng mga yan? Wala na. Never mind. End na natin yung day. Tapos save natin next time. The following day.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Okay, crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow, check the blanket. All over to the other side. Check the pillows.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other
It's
side.
a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who? No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep
Your
now.
breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Ano ba to? Natutulog tayo? Ano? Nananaginip ba? Ano? Save ko na lang muna. Dreamscape Day 1. Sige, save. Isa pa. Okay, so end na natin guys. Naglagay na naman ng autosave pasaway. Ayoko na autosave. Okay. Anyway guys, so end na natin. So, Kerson Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.